The basic surface level reason that adults are so utterly inflexible is that our body adapts to the stimulus that we give it. And that modern life that we all live has us sitting in chairs, couches, and cars all day long. So we get really good at that and we lose those ranges of motion that we never use. Now that's obvious, but you're a smart person, so you already knew that. But perhaps you didn't know why most adults fail to improve their flexibility and remain so utterly tight. In this video, I'll explain the two reasons why and show you how to win back the flexibility that you've lost in just a few short stretching sessions per week. Reason number one is that adults underestimate the timeline required to see results and then become disillusioned. People have fallen for this trap of the 30-day stretching challenge because we as the fitness industry have sold you this dream of speedrunning fitness habits. It's very easy to market, but unfortunately is very ineffective at establishing a long-term habit. The reality is we're addicted to quick fixes. And I'm not convinced that there are any quick fixes when it comes to making meaningful adaptations to your body, whether that's strength, mobility, or flexibility. Now, the truth is obvious. Our bodies adapt slowly and consistently to the stimulus that we give it. Sure, you can improve a little bit for a month, but then if you stop for a month, you'll just lose it again. So if your goal by stretching is to take one photo for your Instagram, well, that could be an effective strategy. But if your goal is to actually be flexible in your life and to reap all of the movement, pain reduction, and quality of life benefits of being flexible for the next month, the next year, the next decade, well, then you're much better off building a short, sweet, sustainable flexibility habit that you can actually be consistent with for the long term. Because I'll be honest with you, the short-term benefits are simply not worth your time. No one gives a shit how flexible you were on January 31st of 2016. Those memories don't make your life better right now. Only stretching regularly does. So just drop the delusion. You will not be transformed in 1 month, or probably even in 3 months. Know this before you start so that you don't suddenly become disillusioned when progress doesn't come as fast as you'd hoped. Commit to a long-term sustainable practice. Be the tortoise, not the hare. Reason number two adults remain inflexible is because they overestimate the amount of work required. Now hold up, wait a minute, John. You just said that people underestimate the timeline to become flexible. And that's true, but here's the thing. The vast majority of time in this equation is actually passive. It's time spent resting, sleeping, eating, playing sports, and yes, even sitting in that chair. Because flexibility training, just like strength training, is a stimulus-response interaction. We give our body a stimulus by stretching, and then our body takes time to recover and then adapt to that stimulus. But it takes way, way longer to recover than the time needed to stimulate it. We're talking like hundreds of times longer. As an example, I just touched my chest to the ground in the full pancake pose at age 35. It took me about a year of stretching to get there. Wow, 1 year, that's so long. I could never wait that long. Such patience and commitment. Okay, let's zoom in on that. Over that year, I did only 76 stretching sessions, averaging 6 minutes each. So that's one session every 4.8 days. And get this, a total of 7.6 hours of work. Compare that to how many hours you will spend working today. I stretched for less than 1 full workday in a whole year, and I achieved a pretty advanced feat doing it. But you can't rush it. You can't stretch for 8 hours in one day. It's simply too much, and your body won't adapt. So be patient. In reality, in like 10 to 20 minutes a week, you can make transformative, long-term flexibility gains. The key is high-intensity stretching in a sustainable fashion and committing for long enough to actually see the type of results that you want. Check out any of the videos in this playlist to learn more about high-intensity stretching, and check out the Finding Flexibility program to take all of the guesswork out of your flexibility training and finally get flexible for life. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.